Rethink Afghanistan, working with Banana Leaf Productions, our on-the-ground partner in Afghanistan, has been able to obtain footage from the various provinces showing widespread fraud and corruption in the recent election. Many of you may have read about or seen the stories in the news about this fraud, but believing that a picture is worth 1,000 words, we've put together the video clips that we've received, all filmed with hidden cameras on cell phones at great risk to those taking the pictures. And we've edited them together so that you can see how widespread this fraud and corruption is and how this election in no way represents the people of Afghanistan. We are now in Kandahar province. Someone is using a cell phone camera in order to get this hidden video, and the evidence is very clear of the ballot stuffing. There's somebody marking ballots over and over and over again, handing them to the other gentleman who's literally stuffing the ballot box. The gentleman in the military uniform who's part of the Afghan border police, he works for Abdul Razik, who oversaw widespread ballot stuffing in last year's presidential election. He and his men seem to be doing the same thing this year, and unfortunately, he's someone who has received very heavy United States backing. We are now in Kapisa province, where the footage again was taken with a hidden cell phone camera. Now, what is important to notice is how open and flagrant this is. These are election poll workers who are clearly stuffing the ballot box. The reason for the openness is because many of the provinces there was no security, and therefore there were no poll watchers to monitor this. We're in Wardak province, and the person with the cell phone camera is having a very hard time here getting a clear shot at what's going on. But when you see him get into position and you notice on the floor not one or two, but numerous ballots, all of them being marked up, again in the open. Now we're in Kunar province, where we have video that actually shows us 3 different violations. First, a young boy who's far too young to be voting. Purple on his thumb indicates that he has already voted in violation of the Afghan laws and constitution. Next, we see men at the ballot box, several of them with purple on their fingers, indicating they've already voted, but despite that are being given ballots so that they can vote again. We don't know if it's a second, third, or fourth time. And then we see several men who are wiping the purple off their fingers so that they can go back in and vote another time or times. Rethink Afghanistan has been committed for the last year and a half to telling the truth about what's going on in Afghanistan and our flawed and failed policy there. The videos that you've seen are further evidence of a policy based on militarization and occupation that is in no way working, that is not making us or the people in Afghanistan safer, and is wasting billions of your tax dollars. Join us at Rethink Afghanistan to help bring this to an end.